It was in class 9th when I had a girl bestie, and she was quite a feminine girl. That means that she used to read a lot of romance novels. Now, what that means, she used to read a lot of fucking books, and she would also encourage me to read them. But I was a lazy kid and I did not really wanted to read. I just wanted to consume content of Minecraft, the Clash of Clans, play Call of Duty, and do basically nothing and lounge around the house. So that means that I never read. Now it was in class 11th when my mentor Hamza was always saying that reading is the most essential habit and you must develop it as a young man. I desperately wanted to change my life and thus I started reading. So this is kind of my story which depicts that I was not one of those kids which used to read from an early age. I was not one of them. I was not an avid reader. I developed this habit slowly but surely. And with my example, you can too. My example shows that it is possible. Now, why do you even want to read? In life, you might have heard that knowledge is power. A person who is knowledgeable in a certain field has the power. He knows what to do. He has the correct perspective. For example, there are two people. The person A thinks of one situation as really bad, of pain as really bad, and he doesn't want to get in it. The person B thinks pain as a stepping stone to success. So the two people which I just told you about had the same situation, but their perspective was different. And the person A would just quit, but person B would be on the path and know that it's the path to success. And who will win it at the end? Person B. This shows how much of an impact perspective have and how you can develop it through many things like reading, experiencing life, talking to mature people, and doing a lot of stuff. But I think reading can be an essential tool which you can develop for your future self. Now, there are a lot of smart, intelligent people who read consistently. Like for example, Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, Alex Hormozy, Napoleon, Caesar, Alexander the Great. All these really smart people, and 1 in a million used to read. The most common trait in all the successful people have that they have a reading of habit. They have a habit of reading. So it might be really smart of you to develop it too. Now, how can you even develop this habit? I can tell you from my experience that how I developed. It can be different for yours, and yes, so let me fucking tell you how I did it. In order to start doing an activity, you need to set the bar so low that you can't even fail. You need to set the bar as low as possible so that you can't even fail. You need to be fucking humble. You can't let your ego distract you. For example, you might think that you need to sit and read 10 pages a day. No, you just need to read 1 page a day or even half a page a day. And slowly but surely you will develop the habit. I'm going to tell you what I did. I had a book on my bed 24/7, and before going to sleep at night, I would just read 1 page every day. It was kind of a ritual for me. I wasn't allowed to sleep until I had read that 1 page. And slowly I developed this habit, and now I can read for around 10 pages a day in one sitting. So this shows that how far I have come, and this might motivate you also. That in life you need to start small and then you can build big. At first you just need to read. Now a common mistake which I did, which you may too, is that you may stuck on one book because you decided to finish it. No, no, no. Like for example, you thought that you would read Caesar's commentaries, but after going through through some pages, you recognize that it's hard for you. Its context is really hard for you to understand, but you still push through. Why? Because you want to be that person who doesn't quit, right? But that's the wrong answer. It's usually the right answer in certain situations, but in this one, it's wrong. You need to pivot and refocus your energy. Now, what do I mean by that? You need to read. Just read. You don't need to worry about what you are reading. Like for example, if you feel that you don't like the book you are reading right now, just fucking close it and start a new one. It doesn't really matter right now. Naval Ravikant says that read what you love until you love to read. What this means is that you need to develop the habit of reading. You need to love the art of reading itself until you love to read. Reading is an essential part of life. I have read around 30 books till now. Right now I'm reading Napoleon by Emily Ludwig and I'm reading Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Now, yeah, take care.